Hello everybody, my name's Corey. Welcome back to another video on my jewel aquarium here. You may have seen my previous video where I did a big video, no speaking video in it. And before that I think I did a selling of this tank. Go check those two videos out. Today I'll be discussing how much this aquarium cost. So if you wanted to buy everything that I've bought today, new, you would have to pay a certain price. There's a lot of things, there's 22 things on here, pretty sure I've covered everything. And everything adds up, there's like loads of little stuff on there. So you got, including the tank. Yeah, I didn't pay for the tank. It was, this was like, say used, I guess. It was just in our shed. The total of this, so if you want to buy all of what I bought brand new, it would cost, I got a total of £600. Yeah, £600 for everything, including the tank, the stand, the plants, the rock, the fish, the sand, heater, the filter, food, conditioners, CO2, cleaning magnet, light, automatic light thing, temperature probe. Everything adds up. It's a lot more to it. I'll be discussing this list I have here. My handwriting is really bad. And it's in green, so I'll just read it. So 22 items, so 600, but I've paid about 480 minus the tank, but I've probably paid around 450 for this. So me selling it, not too sure if I'm gonna be selling it yet. If you are interested, let me know. Let's get through this list. So first, we got the tank. The tank, this is quite an old tank. Well, a very old tank. This is a Juwel record 700, 600, something like that. So it's like 65 litres total, but minus all the plants, the rock, and everything's in it. Minus the water, where the water level drops a little bit. No, it increases. So I'm using about 6 litres in here. Empty 65. There we go. 120. It's quite expensive. I do recommend. I wouldn't get a record. I'd probably get a Primo because they got better lighting, better quality, it's newer. But this stand I've got down here isn't a Primo stand. The Primo stand doesn't have a cabinet. It's the record stand. You won't be able to get hold of these really around in shops. I just got mine off eBay, I think. Talk about the stand. The stand was £60 again off eBay. I think it was eBay or Amazon. Just ordered it. Easy to build. I think it took like 20 minutes or half hour. £60, so that's 180 for the tank and the stand alone. 180 already. And that's the main two stuff, the tank and the stand. And the tank, that's including the lid and the light that comes with it, which is a T8. I switched out for a better one though. Well, a replacement one. So tank and stand. Tank's 120, stand's 60. So I'm 180. Next we move on to the filter equipment. That was quite expensive as well. So the filter is a Eheim Classic 250, so able to do 250 litres volume total. But that's really depending on what fish you got, what bioload you got. So on mine, it does it really well, keeps the water really clear. was gonna get like I think it's a fluval filter, like a fluval 106, I think it is. And I had a choice between the fluval 106 or the Eheim 250. It's got 250, so a lot better, and the filtration was a lot better. I actually did upgrade the filtration. I think I did do a video on it. I did all like the foaming and the way I had it, mechanical, biological, chemical, because it was all like the wrong way in that. Yeah, so 100 for the filter, plus all the Biohome Ultra in here, which costs like 20 quid. And like carbon in that. Came to like 120 total for the filter. Yeah, so 120 plus 240 plus 60, 300 already. We're at 300 and we're only 3 items down, and there's 22 on here, so yeah. Next, number 4 is heater. That was like 20 quid. It's Eheim Jaeger heater. It's, I think it's 50 watts. Yeah, 50 watts. So maximum 60 litres volume water. This is about 60 litres, so perfect. I did have 100 in here, but that didn't go well, and I think thermostat might have gone. It wasn't really reading the temperature that well, so I switched out for that one. And those heaters are really, really reliable. Yeah, heater was 20, so already we're at, hold on, 240, 300, 320, 320, 4 items. Number 5 was substrate. By the way, I didn't do any of these in order. This isn't in order, just random stuff. Yeah, substrate, 20. Yeah, about that, because the underneath I have soil. It's really kind of spongy soil. Yeah, that was like £18 a bag, which is a rip-off. And then on top is like a nice, really beach fine sand. Got like I think I got over 4 or 5 bags of that. They were like £2.50 each, so about 20 quid for that. Actually, maybe 25. Yeah, it says 20 though. Next, number 6, rock. That came to 30. I think it came to like 31, 35 or something like that. But a pound off isn't really going to make much difference. Yeah, rock was 30. For these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces I've got in here, but I have got another 2 pieces that I aren't using. So that's 7 pieces of, might be dragon stone, not really too sure, for £30. I think that's pretty good. Plants were about 30. They're about like 4 quid. Well, this says 4 in the middle. Looks expensive. Looks about 40 quid a thing. But no, this was only £3. That says 4 in the middle. Just that I've grown. It's grown loads, and I've spread it around the tank. There's here and there. And then the hygrophilia at the back, that was like £4 each, and I've got like 4 of those. So that's yeah, 4, 8, that was £16 for the plants at the back. Plus this, about 20. Plus the Anubius, about 25. On here it says 30. What other plants have I got now? I don't know, about 30 for there. Number 8, test kits. Yeah, test kits test water. It was only test strips. They're not really that accurate. I do recommend getting a Salafer test kit. They are quite expensive. Actually, I think they're just under £10 per thing. They do work for freshwater and saltwater. Yeah, I've been successful with the Salafer test kits. Very, very similar readings than what the test strips do. Test strips are still accurate, but Salafer's a lot more accurate. Yeah, test kit, that was 10 quid. But you get like 40 tests for like nitrate, GHKH, ammonia, all that stuff. Yeah, that's 10. Next was Dr. Tim's. If you don't know what Dr. Tim's is, that's a bacteria you put in the water to instantly cycle it. So as soon as you put it in, you can put fish in straight away. yeah, you'd have to wait 2 days, or it just minimise it by like a week or whatever. But I started cycling this. I thought it wouldn't take that long. It hit like the 6 week mark, and I was like, it wasn't even getting close. So I was so getting really excited for fishing. I couldn't wait any longer. So I just got Dr. Tim's, put Dr. Tim's in water, put the fish in like the next 2 days or something. Didn't really have to wait, but yeah, I just put the whole bottle on. I think it was like, it treated like 110 litres, but just if you buy Dr. Tim's at all, so let's say you have this tank, buy Dr. Tim's that treats 110 litres, don't do like half the bottle, just do the whole bottle. That's what I did. Next is a filter starter. Yeah, that was just to get your filter running. I think it might speed up the cycling, the first cycle on your tank. That was like 10 quid, like £9.95, but I put 10 on here. Yeah, next, number 11, we've got the light. That was £20. It came to like 18 though. It's a hold on, let me just have a look. It's a, Jesus, that's quite. It's 18 inches long, 46 centimeters, 15 watt T8 power glow T8 light. Oh no, that's quite. So it's 15 watts. It's a T8 dual light, specifically made for dual tanks or dual primers and records. You can get longer versions for like I don't know, like the Rio 125s, the 350s, also for the Visions, and other tanks as well. So next we have a snail trap. I did do a video on it, snail trap. I had it down here where this. I don't know what noise was. Where this Anubius was. It was just to get a few snails out, because I did have kind of a snail problem really. Yeah, that was like £10. I still got it, really. I don't know why. Yeah, just to get rid of loads of these little baby snails in the tank. They were just getting really annoying. So yeah, I got rid of those easy, but I took it out. It was just didn't really want to keep on taking it out every few days. Put my hand in the tank, reaching all the way down to the bottom as well. Quite annoying. Just get out a few snails, so I just took it out. It's easy. Yeah, that was £10. Right, number 13. We move into some of the fish stock that I have. Here comes this exciting bit. So number 12 was a snail trap. No, zebra snail. I already said that. Zebra snail. I got 2 of them. They were like £2.50 each. Unfortunately, I did lose one, so I've only got one in the tank now. I don't know where he is now. See if you can spot him. I don't think I do. I have no idea where he is. Yeah, he goes everywhere really. Eats algae. It's not really that big either. Like that big. Zebra snail. That's £5 for 2 of them, which isn't too bad for snails. Good clean up crew. Next, got shrimps. Got 2 of them. They're still alive. There's one in the they're both in this plant here. They kind of like scavenge. So what shrimp are gonna do? Well, they're just kind of a cool feature to any tropical tank really, or saltwater. So what they're gonna do is, so if just in case you overfed maybe 10 pellets, let's say you're using spectrum pellets, you overfeed by like 10, they'll just be scavenging through any leftovers food that that the other fish don't eat. So they usually stay in the cephalophora, because I think they know that most of the food drops in there, so they kind of stay in there now, just waiting for food. Or I have already fed though. Probably scavenging through there now. Next is CO2. CO2. Actually, I can show that to you. CO2. What that's going to do is here we go. CO2 fertilizer, £9.49. Yeah, just did 1 pump this day. Actually, do it now. Some days I don't really do it. It's not really that important. What it's going to do is going to keep your plants nice and healthy. reduce the algae in the tank, and give the plants like an extra boost. So if you're trying to do a really successful, heavily planted tropical tank, do really recommend using CO2 fertilizer. Yeah, that is £10. Next is a auto timer for my light, so I've set it to turns on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, turns off at 8. No, 8:30 now, I think. No, it was set for 2, turns off at 9:30, so get 7.5 hours. But now, recently, well, like a few weeks ago, the clocks went back an hour, so it turns on at 1, goes off at 8:30 now. Which is a bit annoying, but yeah. Next, yeah, that was £15. Next is more fish, here we go. Number 17, 20 cardinal tetras. Did buy 20 of these in the end. Now down to 13. I think I've lost 7. Yeah, but yeah, don't really know why. Disease that's been kicking around in the tank, I think, maybe. Not really too sure. They all look fine now, so hopefully don't lose anything else. Yeah, they were 20 cardinal tetras, 30. Doesn't sound right at all. 20 cardinal. Yeah, because I think I bought most of these at Maidenhead, a fish shop. They were going for like £4.50 each, or it was like 6 for £15 or something. So 12. I think that's wrong. I probably spent maybe £45 on cardinal tetras. Yeah, really colourful, blue and red. Get kind of big. Well, actually, they don't really get that big. Live up to like 5 years. Yeah, good shoaling fish. One of my fish in here, cardinal tetra, only has one eye, which is kind of cool. That's kind of my lucky fish in there. Yeah, number 18, pleco, brittlenose pleco. He was down here just a minute ago. Yeah, brittlenose pleco. He was £5, like £4.50. Great clean-up crew again, but they do get kind of big. They get like 30 centimeters long. They probably get like this long, pretty long. But it takes a lot of time for them to get that big. Some species of pleco do get absolutely huge, like loads of feet long. So yeah, pleco. This video is like pretty long, 18 minutes already. Yeah, you don't have to skip through all of these. You can skip a few bits. Don't really mind. Number 19 times 3. Yeah, Cory catfish I've got in here. Did lose one. I'm down to 2. Haven't lost any more, I don't think. They were £5 for 3. They were quite cheap actually. Again, kind of quite a cool addition to the tanks. Any tank really. Yeah, I really like those. Next, number 20, my favourite fish in the tank, the Super Delta beta fish. Really nice. Actually, he's coming out now. He's in the middle. Don't know if you can see him through the plants. Yeah, here he comes out now. He isn't really fun looking, I don't think. Yeah, he was 20 quid. He looks like he's worth like £100, really, which is kind of what makes him my favourite fish. Just so colourful. There's so many different colours you can get, loads of different species of beta you can get. Pretty sure that is a Super Delta. Yeah, next, 21, food. Well, when you get down to food, it's expensive. I feed algae wafers from Pleco and Spectrum pellets, Thera A, which is like £10 a pot. And then that algae wafers was like £10 as well. And put it down for 20, yeah. Yeah, final thing. Jesus. 22, tap safe. Probably the most important thing. One of the most important things. Tap safe. So when you're doing water changes, change out water, before you put the water back in, make sure you put the right amount of tap safe or conditioner, whatever you want to call it. into the bucket before you put the water back in, because it takes any like chlorine, I think, out of water. It dechlorinates the water. Yeah, don't know why I got this list again because we are finished. 22. Yeah, total. If you want to buy all this new, 600 quid. But I paid like 450, which was because I didn't pay for the tank, and I got a few things like no, I didn't pay for the tank because I already had that. And the lid, so that minus is 120. But that means mine is like 480, but some prices might be wrong, like a few pounds off. Don't think so though. Yeah, comes to about in between 450 and 500 pounds I paid for this, which is quite expensive. So if you are looking to set up even just a nano tropical tank, the prices can rack up, especially when you jump into salt water. Big salt waters can cost thousands of pounds. Yeah, I've said this like pretty much every video now. I'm looking to upgrade my tank to a saltwater at Christmas. Not gonna say what. Just gonna have to find out. So about a month and a half time, should have a saltwater tank in here. Yeah, it's just that this tank is way too easy for me. Like I would prefer a little bit of a challenge and something completely different. So yeah, that was my tank costing video. It was quite long. It's probably, I swear I say this in every video, this is probably my longest video. And how long is it? It is 22 minutes. Probably gonna get to 24 or 25 by the time I finish the outro on that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, so if you are looking to set up a tropical tank, now you know what it's going to cost. It's going to cost a lot, and not just money, also effort. Especially saltwater tanks, they can get really difficult. Tropicals, this tank was really easy. I'm doing like water changes every 2 to 3 weeks, like 50% water change, about 3 buckets. Really easy, feed like every other day. Such an easy tank.